Who are the best 5? Who are the worst 5? Let's take a look. These are hard. Josh Hennig, my producer, of course, has his ugly 5 and fine 5. We'll see where we agree and differ. I had a hard time with the fine 5, I can tell you that much. Harder, the ugly, easier than the fines.
I have to agree. I had a similar issue.
My number 5 team in the fines was really difficult. I feel like I was stretching.
I feel like my 5 through 3 in the fine was difficult.
Yes, me too. All right, let's go to the uglies. Number 5, on the way up from 5 to 1. Number 5, I hate to do this. I had them in the fine 5 top spot to start the year. And now they're number 5 in the ugly 5. I don't know what happened to Carolina, but they have been horrible. And when you give up 40, something's wrong with your defense. And think about this, guys. Carolina's lost 4 in a row. What happened to their defense? They're 1-5. You know what that gets you? Spot number 5 in my ugly 5.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go as far as you did with the Panthers, but I do have a team that was in my ugly 5. They dropped from 3 to 5. That's the Dolphins. I gotta give them credit for beating the Steelers, but I'm still not sold on the fact that, listen, even horrible teams win 3-4 games. This may be one of them for them.
Number 4 in the ugly 5, they just made a quarterback change. They went from Fitzpatrick to Geno Smith. They've lost 4 in a row. And when you're turning to Geno, God, I love you, Geno, but you're not the savior. The Jets are a mess. They're number 4 in the ugly 5.
The Jets are also my number 4 team, but for a different reason. Weren't we all told how good this defense was for the season?
People who don't understand football thought they had a good defense. Their defense had problems all over the place.
Listen, when you watch the games last year, they did have a solid defense.
I wasn't buying into their defense.
They had guys like Wilkerson and Richardson and Williams and linebackers like Harris, and now it seems like nobody can tackle.
Nah, I wasn't buying into their defense. I didn't like their defense last year. That was part of their problems last year. They put up points. Their defense wasn't very good. Revis is not the same player either. They got problems. Their defense is aging. That's the problem I have with their defense.
It's too old.
That's what I'm saying. Coming into the year, people thought they had a good defense. They got an old defense. That's what I look at. You got an old defense. Sorry, Jets, you're number 4. Number 3. It's the Chicago Bears.
Me too.
Who have lost 2 straight. They're 1-5. They're a minus 42. This team can't score. Terrible.
Actually, the problem isn't as much the fact that they can't score. It's the fact that they can't do anything right. It's the fact that on all 3 phases of the game,
inept.
They're inept. And look at that. Remember they released Robbie Gould? The guy they replaced him with, he can't make field goals. Their punter is not a very good punter. They have Brian Hoyer as their quarterback, and he's playing better than Jay Cutler.
Where's Pete Thompson when you need the kicking and punting analysis?
I'm filling the void today.
2. I think Chip Kelly's going to get fired by the end of the year. They've lost 5 in a row after winning on opening night convincingly. Kaepernick, not the answer, although I thought he played okay, and I still think he's a better option than Gabbert. Their defense is horrendous.
Their defense is probably one of the worst.
I love what somebody said.
Personnel-wise.
Somebody said they are playing defense with 9 special teamers.
It's a good point. I can see that. It's a good one, yeah.
Cleveland's number 1.
I do, just real quick on the 49ers, I do think that Chip Kelly may go to college after this year.
Oh, I'm not saying he's going to vanish and never return. He's not cut out.
I don't think he'll be fired, though. I think he'll leave on his own.
The look on his face is constantly like, what the hell is wrong?
He's got the I didn't sign up for this look on his face.
He can't. The look on his face is, how have people figured me out? Like, I don't have another answer. Like, I ran this to perfection for so many years. How do you guys stop me? I don't get it. And he looks bewildered. 5 up in the fines. This was really hard. I don't even know who to pick for 5. You can make an argument for a lot of different teams. I'm going Atlanta. I don't love Atlanta. I know last year I blasted Atlanta, and I was right. This year, I hope I'm right, that they're better than I thought. I'm impressed that they went toe-to-toe with Seattle. They should have won that game. But they want to do Denver. That's good. They got a good offense. I'm not sold on their defense. But I can't find another team to really bounce them. So I'm going Atlanta 5 for now. Even though they lost last week, I was impressed with their loss.
I have the Falcons at 6. I wasn't comfortable to put them in number 5. And I decided to not be reactionary. I decided to put the Broncos in at 5 instead. Even though they lost last week, I just feel like over the overall package, I like what I've seen from the Broncos versus the Falcons.
For Seattle, they're starting to play much better. They came back on the road, at home last week against Atlanta. They've won 3 in a row. And I think Seattle's defense is not the same as it was when they were the Legion of Boom, but they're underrated and pretty good still.
I got the feeling that my 4 team is your 3 team because Seahawks are my 3 team. I have the Cowboys at number 4 because they went on the road, they beat the Packers, they have to be the favorites now in the NFC East moving forward, and you got to give credit to that defense. That defense is playing way above and beyond their talent on paper.
I think from 4 up, we have the same 4 teams. I've got Dallas number 3. I think I was a week ahead of a lot of people on Dallas. You Dallas fans still aren't giving me the credit. Losers. You don't tell me, hey, thanks for talking nice about our team. You only tell me when I don't talk nice about your team, which means I'm normally right. The Cowboys have been good for the last couple of weeks. I give them credit when they're good. They deserve all the praise right now. They've won 5 in a row, and they're doing it by kicking butt. That's what I like about them. The way they're winning. Running the football. That's what you should have been doing last year. You wouldn't have been 4-12, you scrubs.
Seahawks are my 3 team. I had them ahead of the Cowboys because I just feel like the overall picture of the season, I like what I get from Russell Wilson and that defense. So
New England's 2. They're getting Gronk back in full force now. He had a great game last week. Most yards he's ever had. Brady, yada, yada, yada. Microsoft Surface.
Again, another flip-flop on us. I have the Vikings at 2. I have the Patriots at 1.
Yeah, I go Minnesota at 1. That defense is nasty.
I can't put a team ahead of Tom Brady right now.
It's hard, but that defense, I love defense, and I think the Vikings defense is better than their defense. They've only given up, Minnesota's given up 63 points the whole season. You know what the next best team is in the league? They've given up 63. The next best is 78. It's not even, I know they had to bye. But, okay, give them another 14. They're still better. They're just kicking butt. They need to move the ball better on offense, though, Minnesota. All right, that's our Ugly Fine 5-5. Good stuff on the Ugly 5-5. It was difficult this week, finding 5 teams in the NFL.